If you're a heating air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, what are the 7 types of apps that you really need to be a sales pro that will really help you out? And why does this matter? This is a super important question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell, coming to you live from Sacramento, California, on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. So believe it or not, this is actually a more common question than you would imagine. You know, technicians, salespeople will come to me and say, hey, Scott, what apps should I have, whether I got Android or iPhone or some sort of Google Chrome unit, to help me be proficient at sales and be better at what I do? So here's the thing. Some of these are going to be paid and some of them are going to be free. And as a salesperson, as a technician, it's your job to invest in tools. So sometimes when money's tight, I get it, find the free version. But typically the paid versions are better. And usually for what we're going to talk about, a paid version is going to be like $9 a month. So I'm going to give you tons of examples. And you may go, Scott, I don't like those examples. I'm going to give you a trick or a hack or a tool that you may not know. Anytime that you hear about an app or you hear about a tool, you can go to Google and type in app similar to, and then type in the name. Okay. And what this does is it gives you the opportunity to pick. Now, I want to give you a fair warning about tech. This is the way that it works. Tech will cover about 80% of whatever you need, and the other 20% will piss you off. So you can't get too caught up in tech. Like there's no perfect answer. Pick one, run with it till you can't run with it anymore, then find another. Make a list of requirements, what you need, call it good. Like let's just give you an example. I need to do live video. Zoom, right? Like it clicks off all the boxes. It's been around for a while. People understand Zoom links. It's really easy to deal with. So let's start with this. Number one. Let's hit number 2. Number 1, interactive video. Like the days of having to give a face-to-face presentation, those are gone. They're over. Like you could do a video over Zoom, and then here's a super trick: you buy a Zoom account, you can change the meeting code to your phone number. Just super cool. So someone's like, "Hey, you know, I need to get in your Zoom account." Fantastic! It's my phone number. Super easy for you to do. Most people have no idea you can do that. You could do Skype. You could do iVideo, whatever they call it, FaceTime. I got 2 iPhones. I can't ever remember what that's called. FaceTime. And if you do Zoom, a professional account's like $9 a month. It'll do storage for you. You can always share that video back with the person after you give a presentation. Number 2, video edit. Like, Scott, video edit? Yeah, there's tons of time where you can shoot video and deliver information to somebody when they're not around. And the cool thing is you only have to shoot it once, and then you can send it out again. You can save videos that you shoot, build montages, build out all sorts of videos. So places to put these videos or places to edit them is going to be places like CapCut, Spark. That's something you can only, not Adobe Spark, but Spark. That's something you can only get on Apple phones or iPhones. Adobe, Final Cut Pro, something to edit some videos. Like for real, you can go into your phone, whether it's the Play Store or whether it is the Apple Store, and look up free video editor. There's something, and they're pretty intuitive these days. They're pretty easy to do. Number 3, audio. You need something like Otter.ai. Otter.ai is a transcription service. And if you get permission, say it with me, if you get permission, you could probably record a presentation and look for your ums and ahs and all the things that you're talking about that are totally random. You can clean it up with Adobe Podcast. You can get something like a PC recorder or free recorder on your phone, right? Just find one. You can record yourself. You can practice. You can role play. You can get permission and record a presentation. You can get permission and record a presentation. Please don't do things illegally. And this is why you should join HVAC Tech Secrets. I'll give you the goods. Not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel. What that means is extra training for you. Could be discounted. Could be private. Well, I won't put it out to anybody else. Number 4, you need an image editor. This is something like Canva, C-A-N-V-A, Canva, or Pixlr, P-I-X-L-R. It's something you can just make instant covers with. You can change what a photo looks like. You can personalize things. Super easy to use, okay? So number 5, video storage. You have things like YouTube. You can make videos private. I don't know how many times I've shot videos for clients and said, hey, just a way for me to connect with you. We talked about me coming out and training your people, haven't heard from you. You can buy into things like Vimeo, it's like $19 a month, or Wistia. So it allows for you to send out private videos that people can't attach a pixel or cookie to, but you could go video storage. There is one called Publicio, Public, Publit.io. That's a good way to store or Adillo. There's a ton of these things. You just like where to store. You could do Amazon, AWS, Amazon Web Services. Like once again, 80%. Just find one, go with it. Like if you're like low dollar, private video on YouTube's probably the fastest thing that you could do, and everybody knows what YouTube is, and it works to your favor. Number 6, a financial calculator. Get a financial calculator. Like, hey, Scott, which one? I don't know. I don't care. Find a financial calculator. Call it good. Put something together. Number 7. Here's what you need. You need an e-signature. E-signatures are one of the fastest ways for you to close deals, right? Just send them the documentation, get them to sign it, clear it with your company, call it good. You're like, Scott, what are some companies? DocuSign, HelloSign, PandaSign, Adobe Sign. Go to Google, type in sites like Adobe Sign or PandaSign or DocuSign, whatever. Those plans are like $17 a month or $30 a month. You close one deal, you got it covered. And then bonus. This isn't really an app, it's a website. It's yourname.com. Like I own scottsylvanbell.com. I own scottsbell.com. Right? So if somebody really wanted to look me up, they can find me. So there you go. There's 7, actually there's 8. I'm giving you a bonus. There's 8 different apps or docs that you need to help you be a better salesperson. Go through, make a list, spend a couple of hours on a weekend putting this together. It's going to work to your favor. You got to get used to technology. It's not going away. You got 1 or 2 things to do from here. Just 1 or 2. Find the subscribe button. Click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. Or hit follow. We'll see you soon. Thanks for dropping by.